Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we will clearly understand what exactly is the term association analysis or association rule mining is all about. This is one of the very important topics when it comes to data mining, and we will need a lot of time to understand all this. So, I am going to break it into multiple sessions, and the first session is here for you to get you an introductory view of what exactly is the association analysis all about. We will go through one by one the association rules, the identification of the application areas, the rule of interestingness, which is very important, a priori algorithm, FP growth algorithm. We will see all this step by step. But it will take more than 2 sessions, and the first session is here where we will not spend more than about 10 to 15 minutes on the whole, and I believe that this will be definitely useful. Well, we get into the first topic, which is nothing but the market basket analysis. What is it? Very simple. I am going to a supermarket, I am going to buy bread, but I will not just buy bread. It is most likely that I could also buy butter or jam. So, when I buy the first thing, there is always a chance that I can go ahead and buy the next connected thing. When I buy sugar, I could also buy eggs or I could also buy milk. So, I can predict that this guy is going to buy this when he is buying the first item. So, very simple. This is like I am buying A. There is always a chance that he could buy B or C based on the purchase of A. This is called market basket analysis. Many marketing companies, retail companies, they all collect a huge amount of data through their customers' purchasing transactions. When I have a customer, I just don't get money from him, I also get data from him. The data is the new fuel for you. They actually give you a lot of data about what do they want to buy, what are they buying, on what condition they buy the next new thing. All these things comes out when you start analyzing the data. So every company, every retail stores, every seller would definitely want to improve their sales by discovering the pattern, which is nothing but called as the association rules, and this will definitely improve their overall business. So I will see if a pattern is existing, and I will now understand if this item can be sold together with another item. So I can group items together, or I can keep the item A next to item B in the arrangement in the racks, so that when they cross item A, they will also tend to see the item B, so they can pick it up. I can market new product to the customers based on his buying pattern. If he is a customer who frequently likes to buy new items, new products, the new releases, I can always show him that, yeah, you have got another item to buy, go ahead and buy it. I can email customers about discounts. We can understand that if a customer is buying more when there is a discount offered, we can always show him the products which are all having a lot of discounts, and we can provide information to the customers who always bought one product, and in addition to that, we can show him these are all the products that you can buy in addition to that. You can recommend product. This is called product recommendation. So for example, you are buying a book A on sports, you are buying an autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. I can also show you the autobiography of Saurav Ganguly, and you could be interested in buying that. This is how the Amazon recommendation or Flipkart recommendation works. Right, we are actually trying to do analysis, and we are going to predict the customer behavior, and that's what is called the market basket analysis. And this is one of the very important areas when it comes to the data mining, and in fact the entire industry, online industry, is completely running with this. So we can also go ahead with other application sectors where credit card transactions. I analyze your credit card transactions. I see that there is a sudden jump or a hike in 1 month's credit card bill. So I can predict that if there is a fraudulent action which has been taken, or fraudulent attempt that has been taken towards using your credit card. Is it a misuse of credit card? I can understand. Or do you need more money? Then I can offer you some loans. So I can go ahead with the analysis of all these kind of stuff, and finally I could come to a conclusion through the data that you are providing us. The telephone calling pattern. Whom are you calling frequently? How much time do you spend? And which region are you calling frequently? I can come to a conclusion about some specific details about the demography, or some specific details about the age category that you call to. And insurance claims. This is one of the very important areas where our data mining, machine learning and deep learning can come into picture, and we can analyze if the claim is fake, if the claim is real, if the claim is okay to proceed with. All these kind of things can come under the association analysis or association rule mining altogether. So what do? Very simple. We understand our customers through these methods. That's what I can tell you in very simple terms. Well, before going to the next very important set of understanding, which will come in terms of algorithms, which will come in terms of a little bit of math, it's very important for us to understand some of the terminologies which are very basic. Well, I'm going to go ahead at the fundamental terms, and the purpose of the market basket analysis is to discover the patterns and to generate the set of rules that link two or more products together. That's all. I have got one product, now I'll understand the pattern. Now I can link this product with another product, and I can link them two totally together with the market basket analysis. These rules are clearly called as association rules. Very simple. The group of items that are to be analyzed is called as item set. I have got item 1, 2, 3, 4 till item n, and all these items are nothing but the products that you are selling in your supermarket. That's all. All the products that you are selling in your retail store are all the products that you are selling in the business sector and in the business store that you are having. I can call all of them together as item set, and these item sets are together represented by the word, by the character I here, where you can see that I1, I2, I3 and goes till IN. All those are nothing but the product that you are selling, or the customer can buy all these from your shop. Association rules are very important. Then what is it? Very important point to understand here is the if and the then. It's always about the if and then relationship. If I buy bread and butter, then I could always buy egg. If I buy milk, I could always buy sugar. So it has got two parts to it. One is if, the second part is then. If A happens, then definitely B will happen. So if there are items bread and butter, it is very likely that the customer could also buy eggs. So I1, I2 is there, then I3 can also be there. So that's what I have presented as a simple expression over there. If there are so many items in the shop, say for example, the customer is interested in 1 or 2 items, then he could always be interested in the next item which is closely connected to it. So we call it association rule. Bread butter is connected to egg, milk is connected to sugar. Likewise, we can always think about the points which are connected together, the products which are connected together, and these product connection, this connection between these stuff are called as the association rules. It's very, very important for you to understand. Then the next very important terminology that we need to understand when we go with data mining is the measures of rule interestingness. This is a very important interview question. They frequently ask you, what do you mean by measures of rule interestingness? It is nothing but we have something called as support and confidence. The support and confidence are the two very important measures that we need to consider as the measure of rule interestingness. Association rules are considered interesting if they satisfy both the minimum support threshold and minimum confidence threshold. So I need to have the minimum support threshold and minimum confidence threshold. Remember it, only when we have it, the association rules will be considered interesting. So these two parameters will totally tell you if your association rules is really interesting and it can be taken forward. So there are other measures still available like the lift, gain, etc. But still these two, I mean the minimum support threshold and the minimum confidence threshold, are the leaders in this particular topic. Now there are two other terms that we need to understand, the support count and the support. What is it? Very simple. Support count is something which can be defined in a very simple way. How frequently an item set appears among the transactions in the database. For example, I have got a product, say chocolate from Nestle or chocolate from Cadbury or something. How frequently that product, that chocolate appears in the transactions. That's all. Number of transactions which is containing Cadbury or number of transactions which is containing Nestle. That is called S count, which is nothing but the support count. And then the next very important thing is support. The percentage of transactions in which the observed K items this can be made in a very simpler way. Instead of I going through the definition, I can tell you in a very simple way. The number of transactions containing X by the total number of transactions. So the number of transactions containing X is presented in the previous step. It is nothing but the support count. It is to be divided by the total number of transactions. I sold 100 items a day. Out of that 100 items being sold a day, 25 items are nothing but Cadbury's. So support is nothing but 25 by 100. That's all. The number of transactions containing X by the total number of transactions. A percentage of transaction in which observed K item set X appears. That's why I put it on a little halt earlier. When I tell you an example, it is much easier for you to understand. That's the reason I told you this now. The definition is very simple. How many times X appears in the total number of transactions is called support. Now, an item set is called frequent if its support is equal to or greater than the support threshold. That's a very important point again. So please recollect it properly. What is support count? Support count is number of transactions containing a particular item. Support is nothing but the number of transactions for a particular item by the total number of transactions, and an item set is called frequent if its support is equal to or greater than the support threshold. All these are conveyed very clearly. Now the next point is confidence. What is confidence? Again, it's the probability. It's the probability of an item set to occur providing that an item set has already occurred. So let us name it very clearly so that let's call it in a proper way. Item set Y to occur, and when item set Y X has already occurred. So I need to call it this way. I have got the probability of this particular item set Y to occur providing I have got already an item set X occurred in the past. So we can calculate it with the simple formula, support of X comma Y by support of X. That's it. So number of transactions containing X and Y by number of transactions containing X. That's it. We call it confidence. I hope this session was giving you the initial idea about what are the very important terminologies, the basic terms that are connected to the association rules. The first one, we started with a very simple terminology called as the market basket analysis. Then we went closer to rest of the terms which are connected to the association rules. Then we went to item set. Then we learnt about the rule interestingness, and then we understood what is support count, what is support, and finally we ended up with the confidence. That's all. If you have any questions, suggestions, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be able to answer them. If you have any specific queries with respect to data mining, you can type that as well. If you like the channel and the content, please give a thumbs up. I'll be very happy. Thank you.